back to the channel. Today I am at the stunning Ballyvoyle, which, as you see, what a spot. Absolutely beautiful. There was the most beautiful colour in the sky this morning. It's fantastic. Those clouds were nicely lit up. They're all pink and purple and all sorts of colours. There was a good flock of seagulls flying around. There's a few out there now, actually. It's also very windy, so you guys are probably wobbling around a bit. But that's okay. That's a good thing. That's what we actually want today. So, last week I said the wind was obliterating my audio. Well, this week, hopefully it won't be. So, yeah, I have my wind protection and we are going to try it out. So I'm going to set this up right here, right now, and aim it in that direction towards the waves. And hopefully the wind won't be so bad and we'll get the sound of the waves. So we get this set up. Let's see how it sounds. Right, so it's now set up. As you can see by the fur, it is very windy. But here comes the exciting bit. I'm now going to put the earphones in and see how it sounds. I've set the gain roughly to the right level by looking at the meters on the back of the recorder. So now we're going to see how it sounds. And it looks like it's clipping, so I don't know what to expect here. That's not bad. It is clipping a little bit. I'll tell you what, considering how windy it is, that is not bad. Not bad at all. Now look, it is so windy here, I don't know if you're going to get good audio in this sort of wind, but that is pretty good. I can work with that. So what I'm going to do, make a few recordings here so you can hear what I'm hearing, and then I'm going to go somewhere slightly more sheltered and get a little recording from there. There's a little wall here, so I go down that side and that might be all right. So far, pretty happy with this. It's absolutely crazy. It's too nice. This is my second time switching my lens. I'm going back to the 70 to 200. It is just beautiful here. The sun is looking like it's about to come around the corner. So I've got the polarizer on 70 to 200. I reckon with the waves and maybe some birds in the foreground, we could be onto a nice shot here. So there's some birds there, I must get this. Lights are starting to come up over the horizon and it's starting to come through the waves, which just looks really, really, really good. But I think if I go over here and I get low, I should be able to get the backlit waves and some interesting light. So I'm going to go over there now and try that. I have the 70 to 200 on right now. I also have the 180 to 600 in the hand. So we'll see which one's best for the job. Just have to get past these treacherous waters. Oh dear. Don't go over the wellies. Oh no. God, that's a bit quick. Hey, we made it. I think I'm dry. It'll hit me in a second. Yeah, this is stunning. Such good light. And it's choppy. It's properly choppy. Look at that. All those waves. I'm now right in the way of the audio recorder as well, so it's going to hear me as I'm speaking, but God, that is nice. Right, I'm going to get this tripod low and get the composition set up. well, I really do feel like there's magic happening in front of me here. So this is the scene on the back of the camera. Get you into the viewfinder for a look. That looks very overexposed, but it's stunning. Right, I've got to get some shots of this. Look at the back of the screen there. It's just beautiful. The light is lovely, absolutely gorgeous. Just need some bigger waves that will really catch that light then, and that should make quite a nice image. Just trying to get the balance right of getting the shot tight enough, but also leave myself room to have a variety of shots afterwards. So I'll get some wide shots, get some close ones. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. So, you know, I'm gonna go and focus on this and try and make this count, because it just looks really good. And I hope it translates on camera, I really do. Be brave and switch over with lenses. I'm liking the 70 to 200 because it's just giving me so much. It's just giving me so much, you know, room to get different shots and get the wide shots too. But I think it's time to punch in, try and get some close-ups of these splashes. I think it could look quite nice. I'm gonna take the risk, switch to the 180 to 600. Settings-wise, what I'm having to do is a challenge because the dynamic range is very high. Basically what that is the shadows versus the light, essentially. So the rock structures are very, very dark and the sun in the background is really bright. So I'm having to try and expose so I can get as much detail out of both the light and the dark when I'm editing these images afterwards. It's a little bit of a challenge, but look, we can make it work. I mean, if I go for a silhouette shot, I know that the light will be okay, and the waves will hopefully be half decent too. So I may try just increase that shutter speed, freeze everything, and end up with a darker silhouette type image. We shall see. So I'll play around with this. We'll see what looks best. Right, so the sun's moved across the horizon. It's gone to the right, obviously. I tried moving over here because there's a lot of splashing going on, and yeah, it's actually worked quite nicely, but there's actually less wind there as well, so I want to grab the audio recorder, bring it over with me to get some nice close audio of the waves. So I can do a little bit more, and then I will have a look for some wildlife around here. There's a few birds flying around, nothing that looks too crazy. It'll still be nice to go and inspect them and see what birds they are. So yeah, lovely spot though. So as I said, Ballyvoyle Beach, yeah, wonderful. So the thing that I'm finding a little bit crazy about all this, right, this is my view. Probably looks dreadful on this camera. Here's the back of my screen, this is what I'm seeing. It's stunning, absolutely beautiful. And there is not one other person here, just me, literally just me. I just find it crazy how many people miss out on these sort of things. People just don't see it. Look at that, unreal. So nice. I feel quite privileged to be here, and it's yeah, just gorgeous. So a lot of fun to record. Yeah, the water's getting a little bit close to my audio equipment there, so I might just go and retrieve that. Yeah, what a spot, unreal. plan is leaving that spot, go for a little stroll over here and see if there's much wildlife. Just got to navigate this. So this will be a freshwater stream, comes from out there. Nice bridge and stuff. So it calmed down a bit, thankfully, because earlier I tried to cross up there. It's nearly going over the wellies. Yeah, it's not so bad now, which is good. But yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of stuff in front of me. There's no obvious signs of birds. I'll go up to that kind of jut of land that sticks out there just to the right, and from there we'll have a look. Hopefully there'll be something. We shall see. Well, it's not the best here. It's making my eyes water. It's so windy. I was deceived over at that side where I was near the cliffside. It was very quiet and calm. Complete opposite here. And because of that, all the birds are sort of sat facing, there's a few oyster catchers there, they sit facing the wind, so it's no good for an image. What I might do, there's some big rocks here. I might go sit near one. Now the tide is coming in, so I won't get to be there for very long. I might sit behind one, and then if any birds come over here, they should be sat facing me roughly, so I might get something there, and the rock might provide some protection from this vicious wind. We'll yeah, see if that works. And these stones, oh man, they're not good. Trying to walk on them, and it's just like you step, and the next thing you're just stumbling. You feel like you can't walk properly. But this is fun. This is fun, I tell you. This is my idea of fun. So yeah, it could be worse. Tide has bullied me off the spot that I had. That's what I'm going to try. There's a few birds landing over there. Just freehand, leave my stuff over there. I'm just going to go sit. This way I can move a bit easier without worrying about things getting wet. And yeah, might be able to get a shot or two, so we'll see if it can work. There's a few oyster catchers, I'd like a shot of them. So I think this is the best way. It's a bit of a worry because like I was sat there and all of a sudden the tide's like at my feet, and oh, you're looking over there, you're not looking at what's at your feet. And if the audio recorder gets wet, it could be the end of it, and I'd be most upset if that happened because I quite like my audio recorder. So yes, here we go. I see the oyster catchers. I'll go sit for a bit. The oyster catchers eventually took off. I was trying to get a shot of one of them in flight or something with the waves crashing behind. I may have got a shot or two, I'm not sure yet, I'll have to look through them. And they did take off. We've got a few nice images as they sort of came along the, so they're over in the centre of the frame. It came across, we got a few at about this point, and they might be all right, so we'll see. Well, I think that'll conclude it for today. That tide is really starting to come in. It is breezy. It's been a lot of fun, so I think that's a good place to wrap it up. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Hopefully the audio is all right from the mic with new wind protection. That's it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.